Squirrel, I'm thinking about a friend of mine who died a couple of years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. What comes up when you think about him? I feel sadness. I miss him. I feel regret for not reaching out to him more before he died. I feel anger and disappointment at how he died. I heard that you feel sadness, that you feel regret, you feel anger, disappointment. What's it like to feel all those different feelings? I don't like it. It's painful and I don't want to feel this way. Yeah, so there's some resistance to all of this. Let's slow down here and take a breath with wherever you're at. So if it's resistance, just taking a breath with your resistance. Just allowing it. I don't want to feel this way. I don't like it. Just breathing there. Not trying to fix or change anything. Just breathing with what's true for you right now. I want to offer a perspective, which is that there's nothing wrong with grieving. It's natural. Even animals grieve. Where people get into trouble is when they don't grieve. When they hold it in, when they bury it, when they numb it. Because if you don't grieve, that grief doesn't go anywhere. It stays inside you. And there it can cause all sorts of pain and harm in your life. How do you grieve? Ask your body. Your body already knows how. You have to let grief flow. And to do that, you need the time and the space to grieve. Can you find the time and the space to let it flow through you? There's another essential ingredient to grieving, and the good news is it's all around you. It's people. Grief needs a witness. For thousands of years, your ancestors grieved together. Somewhere along the line, this society forgot how to grieve. Well, it's not complicated. All you have to do is be with each other in your grief. You don't need to make it better. You don't need to fix it. You don't even need to have any answers. Just being with each other means that nobody has to be alone with their grief. What's all this hard work for? This hard work of grieving? People talk about grief like it's only about sorrow. Well, it's also about love. Because you only grieve things that you care about, that matter to you, that you love. Grieving is loving. It's just loving something that's gone. And grief isn't just about death and loss. It's about life. Because when you truly feel your feelings, that's aliveness. It's the opposite of numbness. It's the opposite of death. there's something else. When you really let go, when you really let it out, you might find that you run out of steam. You're all grieved out. And in the quiet, a strange thing can happen. Tears of sorrow can become tears of joy, of gratitude, of gladness. It's what we call praise. So grief is praise. Grief is aliveness. Grief is love. That's why it's important that we grieve.